producers of Super Dating Simulator, and today we're going to be playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Now, before we have to do our ritual, let me connect, so if you guys give me comments, I can watch and enjoy and, talk along with you right now. Today, we get the most views on Facebook, so I'll be taking a look on the Facebook views over there. So if you want to come and chat with me, give us a find on Facebook. Let's see. Comments, I can Facebook. Ooh. All right, cool. We have the comment section up on our Facebook. Check out Super Dating Simulator. If you haven't liked us on Facebook, give us a like, why don't you? All right, now let's get going into the game. We're going to we're going to add this to the stream. Ignore my guts, if you will. All right, and here we go. So I wasn't able to show the opening to this, and I wish I could, but it looks great starting out. So let's see. I want a new game. Yeah. Before we get started, tell us your name. My name's Reed. Yeah. Confirm. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. But the sound's not coming through, which is really unfortunate. Oh, man. Huh. Oh, we're getting... This is just how they hypnotize you. Is this the whole game? Is it just this? Oh. Oh, here we go. You sleep softly as the morning casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. I'm liking the decor. I'm seeing we got some hearts, some shoes, some chicken paraphernalia. Already looking good. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. But unfortunately, we're a student. I hate this. Okay, we have to go to culinary school. Gotta get up. Oh god, I hate that clucking sound. That was the worst. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Okay? Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. No, we gotta take this seriously. We're going to culinary school. Better make sure to prepare for the first day. And I play tennis! That's fun! You bust through the morning checklist. Teeth, brushed, hair, comb, pits, deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. I like this. This is nice. You confidently grab a biscuit. It begins. Struts out the door and head off to class. Just what is needed to get your blood flowing. More like your arteries clogged, am I right? Hi, Crystal. Yes, so KFC had joked about making a dating simulator, and it did make a dating simulator. So we're gonna see who we can romance. I know there's a character named Professor Dog. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for... It's redundant, I can't say it. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam! She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her. Ah! My heart. How dare you, Colonel Sanders? Good morning, Reed. Are you excited for the first day for the rest of our lives? Oh, she's adorable. Actually, because I sure am, excited, a little nervous, okay, a lot nervous. Oh my, okay. I wasn't ready for it to be this cute. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. Oh no! Miriam! Why is this girl such a mood? Classic Miriam. Raised by her MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, she recognized me from that quicksand box. Oh boy. And it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I ever know. You're going to do great. A quicksand box. That's some shit I would have been scared of as a child. Okay. Oh no! The University of Cooking School, an academy for learning famous 3-day only semesters. It's a dating sim. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam always has a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous by her first kiss, she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. This child. Can I date this woman? I hope so. She's my favorite, and I haven't met any of the others yet. I should pep talk my best friend. I love her. Remember last month we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? Yes, tarot. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told us that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Okay, if anyone's watching and knows tarot, please comment below and let me know what those cards mean. Because, I know the tower. Is the man in the red suit the devil? I don't know what these cards mean. I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Aww. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. I believe. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I'll have these killer bangs. You will. Ugh, I'm gonna cosplay as Miriam for the next show when I can. Tower is chaos! Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. It'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Thank you, Crystal, for commenting. Can you believe I cut them myself? You definitely can believe it. I, cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's... Oh, God. Ash. I think her name... I'm gonna call her Ashley. That's a name. Red suit... Okay, I'm also... Sorry, there is a bit of a lag. The red suit could be the devil or the emperor. Okay, not too bad. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. I mean, with a boob window like that, and a fang like that, and red eyes like those. Yeah. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Okay. Okay. You leave Reed's shins alone. They're perfectly normal. She has chicken legs on her thighs. And apparently I have perfectly normal shins, so shut up. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley. I fucking knew it. And she added the extra letters to make herself feel better. I'm sorry to anyone named Ashley. I'm so sorry. Alright. And if anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. I love you, Miriam. Immediately. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us, Ashley. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friends. Van the Man. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in a mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. I hate that I like this game already. Oh, Crystal, is this a McDonald's persona or a Wendy's? I'm envious of that boob window, even though it'd be a bad idea. It'd be a terrible idea in the kitchen. I want to say McDonald's. I want to say she's a McDonald's persona, but not to call it, but if you look at her boobs upside down, it is the letter M, kind of, sort of, not really. But anyway, I hope we get to see Van the Man. Ahem. Van? You rang. Oh my god. Is this Arby's? It's Arby's. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. He doesn't even have a full shirt, just the front of a shirt and a leather jacket. Why? I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe they would hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school to start, there's just not time to properly tell those two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh! See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Aw, what a cutie bae. Okay. I think it's broken. You reach forward to easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you.
Thank you. I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop.
I was named after my Pop. He's old. Why are you at a... Oh God, you're going to be a prodigy, aren't you? Could somebody like this also be a student at the school? You feel like he could be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Does that mean his... Bob? Hi, Pop. I'm Reed. So... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope! Thank you so much. Popeyes. That's his name. And it is Carl's Jr. as a JoJo's hunk of a himbo. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Popeyes apparently is the... Is it me or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Yeah, he's got... You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Miriam, I should be the cutest one. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Okay, look, we're learning math and the ratio of buckets and geography. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. It's Professor Dog. Now quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pump and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Okay, we finally abbreviated it. He's the CEO. What? Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. This cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Don't you mean all the 11 herbs and spices? Moving on. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you like a swirl of cherry blossom petals. Fill the air. I hate you, Kipsy. I hate you so much.
It's chilly. Someone close the window.
And then he walks. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Oh my god. No. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkle. Sorry, Professor Dog, before I can finish his sentence. Please. Please. Let me get right. I have to get the Southern right. Please, call me the Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. You don't say. A sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong. Well, this is becoming 50 Shades of Spice. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Jeez, Ashley, get out of here. Maybe we should open the window back up before Fawcett Pitts melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Shut up, Van Van. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks about my friend like that. Thank you, Marianne. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with your really weird insults? Besides, when Reed sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Miriam, I love you. I could just eat you up with a spoon. Besides, I will take a moment to clean myself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Love how the dog is still just the one character here. Perfect. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set up some ground rules. Okay. I also agree. What the fuck? Why? Why is this? Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And with all that said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Who is this?
Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet!
What is this? Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you even sure you're in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in school with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly. Who is this?
Oh, does no one remember me?
You're expelled if you uttered one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be on some sort of industrial show him. Oh my god. The class bursts into laughter. Hey! Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh no. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You better take care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart and tough, but tough is well known. I mean, sure. Am I gonna get graded? Alright. You decide to try to butter him up and give him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, this is KFC, a finger-licking good dating simulator, so we're gonna give him a chicken snack, obviously. You reach in your apron and return with a chicken snack in hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. Oh my god, I can bribe the teacher with treats. I'm going to get an A this semester. I'm going to be a Michelin star chef. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be easy. I will only make dog treats though. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving her hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Thanks, KFC, for that imagery. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay them no mind. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. That's a valid life lesson. It's a valid life lesson to carry treats on you at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. One of two options remain. Reed, there's still a seat here! It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Listen. I can't... Where is his... He's too small. I can't sit next to him. I can't. There's too much. I have to sit by my best friend who's adorable and I could eat like a cookie. I'm gonna sit next to Miriam. She's my best friend. I'm so glad to have you in the seat near me to support me through this class. Happily. I'm gonna cosplay as you one day. It's gonna be Halloween before we know it, and everyone's gonna be like, Reed, who are you going as? I'm like, I'm going as Miriam from the best dating simulator of all time, apparently. Of course, well, Doki Doki Literature Club is really good. Anyway, of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He's such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. Yeah. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. Apparently. As you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Listen, think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. All right, we got this, guys.
Yay, a quiz about me.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. All right, here we go. Oh no. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Meh, depends extremely. Looking at you, Pop, doesn't matter at all. Extremely important to wash your hands. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a slam dunk, night vision goggles, a feather. I'm gonna say feather. We're not trying to royally screw it up this time. Maybe we'll play it again next time and I'll just get everything wrong. Because getting the bad end's kind of fun sometimes. That's right. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. I know I just said I'm going to try to get all these right. But I can't look down on the comically oversized fork. I just can't. That's wrong. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything so long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Seeing as how this is a trick question, camel meat and a pancake count as anything. So, anything. Duh. I'm gonna be the best chef ever. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No, he is. He's a talking dog who's used at a culinary school. He is the best boy. Yes. 4 out of 5. Only 1 wrong, not too shabby. You might do all right, kid. Thanks. You look up to see Colonel Sanderson watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. I just love that I'm just this kid in this school that I'm like, yeah, he's attractive, but he's also weird. May I have your attention, students? It's important. I have an important announcement to make, all right? Time for lunch. Aw, thanks, Sprinkles. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school is dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. The Stewart Cafeteria, like Martha Stewart, I assume. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey,
It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
But
Shh. This kid's gonna do something. He's gonna be the villain. She said shush, Pop. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Is it chicken? That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious dude has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? It's a chicken, isn't it? I knew it. I fucking knew it. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. It glimmers in the light. I hate that looks good. Fuck you. Piled up high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? A novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. I hate that I'm actually getting hungry looking at this. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. My calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Sure. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone's laughing at his sick burn. Look at that face. Look at you. Oh, they blink. That's interesting. You wait to see what a zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment the only hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with his cooking skills. She wants him all to herself. You can have him. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Hell yeah, I will. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold the pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Eat my chicken. Crave it. Yeah. Okay. You take one piece of fried chicken out of his... Why is that... bucket and sink your teeth into it. The fact that bucket is in quotes makes me more upset. Because that means it might not be an actual bucket. It's amazing, the thing in his bucket. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. He is a JoJo's character. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. So, do we focus our mind and meditate on this moment? Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. If this chicken makes us die, I'm curious. So we're going to swim toward the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them, unable to resist. You reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer. Closer. Until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. Well, maybe this is JoJo's. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Reed now, Only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game. What? 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 We're gonna try again. Do we have to start from the beginning? Because if so, that's gonna be totally bogus. So apparently he makes chicken that can kill you. That's good to know. Sure. Why not? Alright, we've already seen this. Let's skip through this. Everything's delicious. I agree. KFC does not taste that good. I know it doesn't. I've had it freshly cooked and it's good then, but I've never had it like so much that I'm like, listen, my mind doesn't exist anymore. I've died. There is no Reed. I'm gone now. I am nothing but 11 herbs and spices. I don't exist anymore. I'm just chicken. Ugh, I do love the JoJo's design though. We're just gonna fast forward through this. Okay, there we go. We're eating the chicken. It's amazing. We're in another dimension. Apparently we can't swim towards the light because we'll die. But since we're in a culinary school, let's fuck Colonel Sanders' heart. We're gonna try to identify every flavor. That's what we're gonna do. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. What do you mean maybe? Okay, there's definitely salt. It's dumb. Pepper? Too obvious? There's 11 herbs and spices. Oregano, basil, maybe, but there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. 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 Yes, even deeper still until you find it. I'm about to die again, aren't I? Could it be? Redacted? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous, to use white noise to cook chicken. I never would have thought of it. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but the revelation alone is more than you can try to handle. KFC's not that good. You snap out of it and realize that all this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. So here's my guess. If we tell Colonel Sanders that, hey, I know the secret formula, he will hire assassins to kill us. Clearly, this is that cutthroat of a game. This is how I die. As you look around, you realize everyone in the room has been consumed by the lunch, and no one notices that you've traveled through time and space. Someone in this room is dead. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly at your approach. He stops doing what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What I hate is I have to use I only have one southern accent in my repertoire right now. And so there's a different kind of character that I kind of have in a D&D game who does the southern accent. So whenever I try to play him, that's the voice. So it's bleeding through and anyway. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha-ha! How bold to come out and ask. What? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Uh-huh. Is it just you and me here talking? I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. I mean, I think it is, but it's also probably because the semester's only supposed to be 3 days, so this game's probably really short. He's clearly not giving up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. Look at that face. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Oh. You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use white noise. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. She'd just reach into the TV. We were very poor then. We didn't even have fucking cable or public access. We only watched white noise. And we were so poor that she would reach into the TV and grab it and put it on everything. Butter, bread, cow tongue, and then chicken. And then I realized that's gonna make me millions. No one is crazy enough to think to use static electricity for my television to cook. No one. Also, thank you, Crystal, for the compliment on my southern accent. It makes sense that's more Cajun because there was a character I was doing that I was trying to do more Cajun for. White noise? Wow! You'd never have guessed that. But I just did. Never mind. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Which, by the way, didn't I just say it was white noise when I was high off chicken? Doesn't matter. And white noise definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. Oh, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to the full recipe. But don't tell Colonel Sandwich that. While you're wrapped up in this huge revelation, you notice Colonel Sanders had disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Yeah, we were just having a conversation, Colonel Sanders. You walked away, you rude man. You're so skinny. It's weird. Like, he's big and then he's got a dad bod. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. Sounds like you've had big plans. I did mention that I was going to make a chicken restaurant, whatever. I dare say it's the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure out the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Crush him into the ground. Wow him with a big idea. To add an additional ingredient to his really spice things up, no. Be modest but findful. I actually am not entirely sure what I want to do here. I'll be modest but thoughtful. Yeah, I want to neg the Colonel, though. I'm gonna neg him. Why not? It's a live stream. Why not? But I said I would try to do all the wrong answers last time. Okay, the next time we do this, we'll do everything wrong. For now, we're gonna try to do things right, except for the one with the fork. It's just a large fork. It's funny. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. Your flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate your compliment, Reed. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. This little bow tie. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step inside the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. I know culinary class isn't really like this, but boy oh boy do I wish it was. Ugh. Look at this place. It's perfect. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! I'm playing a dating sim. I gotta do my hair flip every once in a while. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking in partners. Hurry up and pair off. Please, let me pair up with Miriam. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on— No! No, I want to cook with Miriam. I love Miriam. I have to drink angrily. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. This is stupid. I want to get with Miriam. Want to be my partner? Sure, Reed. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, partner.
Beep boop bzz. Oh no, only two potential partners. Sorry, I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like I have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who would you like to ask your married partner? I'm gonna be honest. I think Clank. To be honest, because Pop's gross. I said it. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of the school is, even at this juncture. Yeah, no, I'm glad I put you with Clank. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Oh, okay, if they get together, that's really cute. They're cute. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank may not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. I agree. I also agree. Miriam is bae. Miriam is the best, and Miriam... I would kill Colonel Sanders for Miriam. I said it. I said it on stream. I would do it. Miriam is best girl. Tits you? I hardly know you. Aww. Clank judders. A panel shakes loose, and you get the impression that this is the sign of affection. Aww. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Colonel Sanders. Chicken. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, but you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Come on. Come on. Mashed potatoes and gravy. That's the obvious frickin' choice. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I think we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'm very excited to do a run of this where I bomb getting with Colonel Sanders. I'll go get the potatoes, which, okay, finally this character is actually speaking my language because I love potatoes. It's like, no, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. I love this propaganda for KFC. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? You do, Ashley. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man, because they're finger-licking good. Did someone call for me? He is a JoJo character. Ugh, no, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Reed's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns with an arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Reed was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might need to get it to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. You know, hurtful Ashley, but like, you shouldn't have been mean to Van Van. Van Van was a delight with joy. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadow. Jesus, Ashley. We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing's clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at it hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn from Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. I think because we just abandoned Miriam, we should let her do her thing. I will turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in my time of need. I'm here to learn and express myself via cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Nice. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format. Okay. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Ree as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Reed's natural talent or their loyalty. I am liking the music right now. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes they might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Those darn cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Okay. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mass texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guides you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. That's pretty cool. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautifully white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. What would have happened if we chose octopus? Oh no. No, I don't want this. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for a small moment, all the madness and pressure of this crazy world stop. No, this is weird. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up when you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling the sporks full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Okay. Van, do something! There's a lot of things at you happening, but frankly we're down into fighting. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Guys, mashed potatoes at KFC aren't good, so I'm glad that we're pretending they are here. Hold on right there, Reed. We do not waste food at the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, face?
Van rushes over, a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle octopus with a silky saltwater sauce. Planted on a battle axe forge. Wow, that looks really good. Listen, I'm going to be honest, that's 10 times better than what I could have made. I want to eat that. That looks delicious. Whew. You've ignored me for too long, and that ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose right. I think the octopus is rushed, and it may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. we about to kill this guy? Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
This game kills people so much. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at your plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle has been slurped into Pop. We're killing everyone today, apparently. Bye, Pop. Bye, unnamed student. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then immediately is back to his oblivious self. Pop's invincible, apparently.
Oopsie.
Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite the oblivious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Gee willikers, guys, I wish that I was just so excited for things that poison didn't matter anymore. I'm not sure that the professors here make enough money. Yeah, fair enough.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
It's think that you've been shaken up by the really annoying student and all of his nonsense. Why are we so mean to this poor child? Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry I had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Oh, fine.
What? For real? Come on!
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Yeah, I believe that. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, they were magnificent. Before you go, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. Oh, that was me. Before I go, I want you to know that they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. In a way, you find that inspiring. Now it would be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Miriam, though. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Reed? There's something I need to tell you. Also, I've known him for a day, but sure.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, geez.
You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Ever since that day, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
Can I date Van Man? We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may never grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. My souls may grant them.
Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here who says inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
I mean, if you're in JoJo's. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
Oh my God. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero?
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster. See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will I do? I'll attack. You decide to go in the attack. Which attack will I use? Okay. Cook with Love is my only attack, so here we go. It does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset the Spork monster. This thing is gross. It spit hot gravy. Is this our food that we made? Let's try defend. Which defense will I use? Is it cook with trepidation? I love it. Endure whatever you weigh. It seems like a weird strategy, but okay, sure. Wow, okay, thanks, game. Uses mashed mind to draw energy from the Mother Earth itself. Okay. They grow larger and larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'll attack again, I guess. How many health does this thing have? Yeah, we're just gonna keep attacking because it. The Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, the Spork monster prefers the ultimate attack. Rounded. Vow, villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders, that's OP. The energy of 1,000 chickens. Pop, power pinch. I think this is just a season of JoJo's. People who've watched JoJo's are gonna have to verify for me. 10 damage. That is OP. It's not fair. The Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Let's kill him? Let's kill him. No student will ever walk in the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Okay, you ready? Your final attack. You'll never survive my Is It Cooked with Love? Student debt loan destruction. Oh god. It's completely vaporized. Colonel Sander looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Reed. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook. Upon closer inspection, it's a grimoire, obviously. It's a book of magic spells with a gold chicken on the cover. You open the cover to find a library card tucked inside. The last name signed out to Borko. Borko. That sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet night, holding this mysterious book in your hands. Well, on that note of doing that, I think it's time for us to save. We have a mystery to solve, chicken to cook, Miriam to love. I think that's where we're gonna have to end it. I hope I can save. Let's see, settings. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a clear save sequence, so we'll figure it out later when I'm off stream, if it's possible. If it's not, well, that is life, baby. So thank you so much for coming onto the stream and enjoying it. I still am not very good at ending a stream properly without showing you the guts of my computer. So hang on there for just a hot, spiffy second with me. As I have to show you the guts of everything. Unfortunately. We'll turn that off. So it's just me. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll play more of this next month.